Ryan, to this point, how would you sum up your Big 12 Media Day experience?
Ooh, I'd have to say eye-opening. Just the way that they've blown this up, the way that it's just a big stage. It's a really big stage. You walk into the stadium and you see everything out there, and you're like, wow, this is awesome. This is just a blessing to be here.
Do you have visions of punting in AT&T Stadium at some point?
I hope so, man. That's definitely, if I didn't have it before, I definitely have it now.
You want to hit the video board, don't you?
Honestly, I wish I could lace it up and just be like, okay, how high is that thing? Like, let's give it a go.
I bet you could, because I assume you've hit the indoor practice facility ceiling.
Yeah. Practicing in there isn't as fun as it used to be, but it's still great. We get to go out there when there's snow, but other than that, we're not trying to go in there much.
You're the only punter here.
Yeah.
What is that like?
It's definitely, you feel a little bit out of place. You're like, okay, there's none of my guys here. Like, there's no other specialists, but it's definitely an honor to be able to represent BYU, and I mean, special teams across the conference is pretty strong. So definitely an honor, but still a little weird too.
Have you looked at your competition? Are you saying, like, who are the other punters? What's the situation?
For sure. And I mean, it's kind of like, it's a close-knit group. Like, most guys have heard of other guys, and so I've been able to kick with some other guys too. But yeah, it's definitely, you want to know who your competition is, and
for sure,
it definitely helps.
Do you just need to punt more to get recognized more, Ryan? Is it that simple?
Because you don't meet the minimums and some stuff.
I wish they didn't have the minimums. Yeah. I mean, obviously I want to win games first and foremost. But if we can win games and punt a little bit more, like, I'm not opposed to that either. But, yeah, definitely love the opportunities that I get. Okay,
career net punt average, Cougar Stats has said you are number 2 behind Lee Johnson. It's by 0.1 yard, according to what I can see. He was 46.9, you're 46.8. Do you think you can overtake Lee, who is the greatest punter BYU's had? You can overtake the greatest.
I would love to. I think that would be a pretty special thing. And, I mean, knowing Lee, knowing the person that he is, I mean, it would be awesome. And it's something like, man, I can always hold that over Lee. But
yes,
he has helped so much in my time here at BYU. And shoot, he'll come out and watch us kick, give us a little pointers and tips there. So it would be really cool. It would be an honor. And there's nobody else that I'd rather be chasing that for.
Sure. There's only one Thunderfoot, which brings up a conversation. We might need a nickname for you.
Do you have a nickname?
It's always just been Rehkow. Like, everybody just calls me last name. Yeah, just
okay.
Uncle Rehkow.
That's nobody's ever just like approached me. Hey, Uncle Rehkow. I mean, you could if you wanted to, but that's definitely not like not something I'm used to. But
how much you bet I could punt this year football over them mountains?
Yes,
like no one's pulled that one out.
Okay, I've heard that all the time.
Okay,
yeah,
good,
all the time.
If he's Thunderfoot, maybe you're Nuclear Foot. I don't know.
I don't know. Because honestly, and Johnny Linehan has helped this perception. When you go out to punt, I get excited. Like, this has not been the case, no offense to any previous punters in BYU history, with anybody else. I bought your T-shirt. I'm a big fan.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Man,
I'm a big fan.
It's something where, I mean, if you can bring a little more, like, goodwill publicity to, like, special teams, because I'm an advocate, punters are people, too.
That's
always
what the T-shirt says.
Always will be.
Yep.
But, yeah, if there's something that we can do to make the game a little more entertaining, like, I'm all for it. And if punting the ball far or pinning it deep is what it takes, then I want to do it.
BYU punter Ryan Rehkow is with us on BYU Sports Nation. What have you been working on this offseason to perfect the craft?
Oh, that's really something, like perfecting the craft. You hear so many people talk about it, and I feel like punting is one of those things where there's always something more you can do. And I think that's like a good thing and a bad thing, because it's good. You're always pushing yourself. You're always striving to make those gains, to find ways that you can help your team. But you can almost like look too far into it. You can overthink a lot of things. And so it really is just finding that balance. And I think that's something that this offseason helped me with is, okay, I just got to go figure out what I do best and own that, make it my own. And I think this offseason has been great so far with that.
You're 6'6", 235. At some point we heard that you were asked to, if you wanted, potentially play D lineman. Can you clarify that story?
Yeah, so when I got back off my mission, gray shirting and everything, like trying to put good weight back on, I would see Coach Land and Coach Tuiaki in the weight room, and they're just like, Rehkow, you sure you just want to punt? Like, you're serious about this punting thing? And I'm like, you guys recruited me as that. Like, that was the sell. I was like, yeah, come in and punt. And so there was definitely tight end, linebacker, D end, and the whole time I'm just like, no, you guys came in, you guys brought me in to punt. I'm content doing that. I love what I do.
You weren't tempted?
Never.
Oh.
Yeah, it was like flattering. I was like, yeah, they think I could go play this position. That'd be great. But it was never like a real, man, should I change positions, anything like that.
Because your best shot of the NFL is punter.
I would say so, yeah. There's a lot of 6'6", 230 guys out there that can probably move a lot faster than me, jump higher, but as far as punting goes, like I think I'm up there.
Yeah, but do they have a fake punt for like 50 yards or whatever in 2020?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I might have that over some of them.
It doesn't mean you can't punt the ball and go lay somebody out, too.
Exactly,
right?
yeah.
Let's go.
See, if I can punt, and if I don't make a tackle in my whole career, I'll be like, okay, I think I did my job pretty well if I don't have to get to that point.
You don't need a Matt Payne moment, Boise State?
I mean, I would love that. Like, I still watch – those videos are crazy, man. Like, that is the coolest hit. You're like, that's a punter. Let's go.
And he did it twice.
I know.
In the same spot.
It was nuts. So, I mean, I see that, and you're like, man, do you think I could do that? Like, if the opportunity comes, hopefully we could take advantage of it. But I honestly hope I don't get in that situation.
Hey, Ryan, it's great to have you with us in Dallas at Big 12 Media Days as part
the
of BYU
punter
Sports Nation.
At Big 12 Football Media Days.
The punter.
Yeah.